Taurus, welcome to your full moon in Leo reading. I hope this finds you well as this lunar energy is hitting our fourth house of home, family, sense of belonging, bringing up some kind of opposition with that opposing house, 10th house, having to do with our public life. So there's definitely some kind of contrast going on here between your public, private life and security issues having to do with emotional security, material security, and this is at a time when some of you are probably having some challenges in terms of getting expansion for yourself with Jupiter in Taurus being squared at this full moon. So yeah, for those of you who don't know, I'm a Taurus rising, so I'm here with you all. Okay, let's see what the overarching theme is for Taurus rising, moon, sun. Overarching, you know what, I'm feeling this one back here actually. Wishing well. Oh my gosh, I'm hearing that old school 80s song from, is it Trent D'Arby? Trent, oh God, I'm butchering it because it's so long ago. It's sending you a wishing well to kiss and tell. I could look it up, okay? Maybe have to do with your love life. I don't know. Based on the astrology, I'm not entirely seeing it. And are you coming together with someone? We'll find out more about this wishing well card at the very end if you hang on with me. Let's get on to the reading. And you know, it does look like actually with, this is wild, with the judgment in reverse, sometimes it indicates somebody not getting a second chance. Yet I saw the reunion. So I don't know, are you going to get together with somebody, but you decide we're not going to do this again? Somebody's maybe not paid attention to something, or the lack of attention is an issue here. And it seems that right now what you're being asked to release is a page of fire. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, maybe someone younger than you, maybe, you know, under 30, maybe a child, okay? Might have to do with the way you're communicating as well, but it is not like a fire sign. It's some way of, some kind of, some of you might have inquired about a job, or you were looking into a creative idea and you're having to let that go. Some of you, though, I'm inclined to believe that this is actually, could be a family member or someone that you felt a sense of belonging to that is actually a fire sign. We'll find out more in a moment. Where's your power in this situation? Oh, okay, that's a little interesting. I'm gonna have to clarify that. I'll be honest with you. I don't even know how that's, how to get expansion. This is with a feminine energy, okay? You being abundant, you growing something, and how to live more from your heart. Oh, there's that Six of Swords again, where you're having to move on and leave something behind. Honestly, I'm getting a vibe like, are you leaving something or somewhere, okay? Who is this? Page of Wands. You know them. You know them. I'm going to tell you that. You might have cut them out. Again, it could be, now I'm getting a female, possibly fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There's not going to be any progress here. It looks like somebody's going to miss an opportunity with some, there we go again, that it looks like somebody's eventually going to be moving on. Okay, there's no progress. This might have had to do with long distance travel, and now somebody maybe is deciding that they're going to miss an opportunity. There's some kind of disappointment or withdrawal. They might have been pulling back from sharing resources or coming into agreement. There's maybe a misunderstanding that's been very disappointing about getting a lot of misunderstandings and maybe miscommunication, or something that's not progressing here. Somebody's holding off on progressing something and somebody ends up moving on. Ooh, time frame of when this moving on is going to happen. You might have already gone to travel and visit with this person, but, and I'm getting something, yes, about the past. That, I think that's twice. This, okay, this came out. So you might have, and that's at the foundation. Think back to the new moon in Leo, August 16th of last year, okay? And then something about November, and then also a month from now. I'm getting that this is a complicated message. Obviously, everybody's on different timelines, but I feel like a trip or travel has been made and that's coming to completion, and or somebody could be moving on yet again, and there's a 1 year time frame of this traveling going on, and something pivoted in November. Maybe you decided to stay, maybe you decided to go, and again, I'm seeing a release of something again of that, about a month from now with that new moon. So your power may be actually in leaving behind a family situation, because it almost seems like the issue here is a misalignment of emotional, maybe even spiritual values, where somebody, they're just not, they don't value the things that you do on an emotional, spiritual level. They may be more about those coins, you know what I mean? or if it's, again, it's a fire sign, they're more about their passions, what they're passionate about. And I do see, again, somebody holding back for this reason, withdrawing, bringing something closer to end. You might already been thinking about it. There's the coins. You might already be thinking about, I need to have an exit strategy, and I need to get something more stable and secure. I am seeing potentially a mother-child dynamic showing up here. So some of you, what's really expanding you is, particularly if you're female Taurus, you're expanding you, okay? Your own abundance, your own ability to nurture something and bring growth to something. But the blockage here is, some of you, it might be a partnership, it might be a contract, it might be traveling, it's something about a new beginning, okay? And, well, wait until probably the next new moon, which is coming up in about 2 weeks in Aquarius, where that would be a good time to maybe check back in and look at a brand new start. Because I'm seeing like there's some holding off here, like you're rich and abundant. You could get expansion within your own self. You can make something grow, but you need something to grow, right? It's because like you're nurturing the growth, but something has to show up for you to nurture, is what I'm getting. And you need something new to start for you to nurture. It's almost like you're waiting on a new beginning so you can nurture it, but I don't really see the new beginning astrologically until maybe 2 weeks from now with that new moon in Aquarius. So check back in on that. Okay, so let's look at living more from the heart. Some of you need to be in deep prayer and meditation about this, what you need to move on from, when, and why. I just see a lot of mental energy, maybe healing your thought life and really reflecting on things being stagnant, maybe for a time in a season, because you need to do some healing. And I see you not really talking to people so much about it. For some of you, you might be quietly looking at perhaps making some kind of personal sacrifice, maybe even putting in an application somewhere to look for work, to try to get some ability to move on and leave something behind. It could be that a friend is helping you to do this, but it looks like you're trying to maybe make some moves in your life that, although they are not quite what you want to do, it might require some personal sacrifice or help from a friend. It's going to be necessary in order for you to leave some troubles behind. So I feel like trust issues are really factoring big here, and trusting in, what you can create with your life and what is going to allow you to receive. And again, this is what you're creating, what you're nurturing, and how you're expressing yourself. But I don't know if you know what you can put your trust in or who's going to be generous, because it almost looks like you're waiting on something. If I can be frank with you, you're waiting on something to happen and you're not really sure what's going to open up or what you can put your faith in. What you're being asked to release at this time. Surrender procrastination. So I don't know, have you been putting off making a personal sacrifice or moving on from something? Now's the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will track success. And I'm going to say, if anybody's been bringing drama into your life, and definitely this energy could bring up a lot of drama, you might want to think about that and get away from any drama. To remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Stay centered. That's going to help resolve the issues more quickly. This card is about you tapping into the desire that you can feel but not be attached to. And it's a very important impulse in whatever it is that you're creating. I mean, I'm being brought back to this creative energy yet again twice. That's how you're going to get expansion, is in what you're creating. But you might need to see the relationship between desire and inspiration in what you're creating. And then you're going to get this new this new creative inspiration, right? I'm seeing it here about what do you want to nurture in terms of growth. And it might be recognizing a soulmate or conceiving an idea or a new sexual union or a partnership, okay? But this is also about the presence of unseen forces that enable new beginnings and activates the field of possibilities where new life is co-created in a magical way. Neither you nor anyone can know how or why this happens. It just does. And to that end, you can't control the process of growth. Rather, you must step aside to be a channel for higher forces and relinquish any attachment to how this new creation should appear or when. Form your intention and take action by dropping the coin into the wishing well, then trust in spirit, prepare, be amazed. All right, be blessed.